So we've monstered through to December, but boy has it been good. Say we are top of the league. We are top of the league. Roll the intro.
No, I won't stop.
Hello and welcome back to the Cultured Left Foot YouTube channel where I, Cultured Left Foot, am taking Folkestone Invicta, my hometown club, hopefully, all the way to Champions League glory. We're currently stuck in League 1 still, but we do find ourselves top of League 1, which is really good. 4 points clear of Bolton, who have, where we've drawn 6 games, they've lost 6 games. So it's been going really well. Really well, to be honest. Today we're playing Bristol Rovers, who find themselves in 4th, and then Crewe, who find themselves down in 17th. But the season has been very good, especially current form. 18 league games without losing, it is. We're into the EFL Trophy third round, of the EFL Trophy South third round. We're into the FA Cup third round. So we'll go through the results of last time. I was going to come back for the Sunderland game and then ended up definitely watching it, totally legit, on my second monitor, some football, and then just carried on playing Football Manager. So realised that I went really far. I don't know, can't even remember the last game we played live on Livecom. Let me have a look. Okay, so we're actually all the way back here. Walsall and Barnet were the last game we played. So MK Dons 0-0. We beat Cardiff 1-0, a really good result, that one. Beat Dagenham and Redbridge 3-0 away from home, which was great. 2 goals in the... Every goal coming with a plus, which is something I've never seen before. AFC Wimbledon beat them 1-0 at home. Beat Rotherham 2-0 at home. Beat QPR 1-0 at home. Beat St Albans in the FA Cup 3-1 away from home. Drew with Dagenham and Redbridge and then won on penalties in the EFL Trophy. Sunderland drew 2-2. This is what sort of springboarded us back into the top of the table race, because Sunderland were top at that point and now they've tumbled away. Coventry beat them 2-0 at home. Cambridge beat them in the FA Cup 1-0 away. Plymouth we beat 1-0. Blackpool we beat 2-1. Beat Southampton under 23s on penalties in the EFL Trophy, and we've drawn with Aldershot 0-0. Now, it's going very well. Goal scorers 10 for Stansfield. He's leading the way. 4 for Weston, 4 for Charsley, 3 for Bologna, 3 for Costanzo, 3 for Garbutt from left wing, 2 for Ashby, 2 for Lusnig, 2 for Sissoko, 2 for Candil, and then 1 for 5 players here. But we are spreading the goals around, which is good. Assists, Selva from centre-back has got 5 assists. Bologna's with 5, Lusnig with 4, Roman with 2, Trotta with 2, and Kukabinski with 2, and Candil with 2 as well. Absolutely brilliant stuff. The season, it's just gone so well. As we said, FA Cup third round, a big tie away against Premier League Brighton. Leasing.com trophy, we're playing Portsmouth at home in the third round, so we've beaten the minimum requirements. It's really good. I mean, Stansfield top goal with 8. We haven't scored too many goals, really. It's been quite strange because normally we score absolutely loads. It's just we've been so good at the back this season. Only 9 goals conceded in 22 games is absolutely ridiculous. And I honestly do think if we can go out there in January and find a striker that is a pure goal scorer finisher, then we will be flying this season. Absolutely flying. Bologna hasn't really recovered since his injury. He's still starting up front, but he hasn't really been scoring goals like he did last season. But maybe it just needs one thing to click and then he will. But everyone's playing well. Clampin looks like he's going to be on his way to Accrington Stanley for £25,000. He's worth £28,000 and his contract's expiring next year. So I'm happy to get a bit of money for him. Other than that, it's all as you were, I think. I don't think anything else has really happened. No, I think we went through all of that last time. I think we did anyway. If we didn't, let me know and I'll go through them. But yeah, Christian Grant went out on loan. And that's about it, really. Not much else to talk about. So let's get into the game. Bristol Rovers. It's the Dave Nicholls derby. The return of the Dave Nicholls derby. And it's going very well. We've got lines all over the place, which is great. This is the team we're going to use. On the bench will be Turner, Humphreys, Charsley, Sissoko, Reddy, Roman and Weston. Fredericks has been absolute dog turd. If we can get something for him in January, I'll just take any cash we can get. I might offer him out now, actually. Let's just do that. Offer to clubs. Not 100k. No way we're getting that. I'll take 20k. I'll take 20k for him. Put him on the transfer list. See what we get. And then in goal, Dennis, Selva, Trotter and Ashby at the back. Luzhny, Garbutt, Kokubinski, Harris, Candil, Baloney and Stansfield. Now, a big loss. Volpato, lower back stress fracture, 3 to 4 weeks further out. He's been out for quite a while as well. He was really making us tick in the centre of midfield. And I think he's got oh no, his contract is expiring. So I'm going to see if we can get him on a permanent deal, because he's been really, really good. Jaden Harris has been superb as well as the deep line playmaker. We've shortened the passing a little bit. We can mix it up to normal, or mixed, or whatever it is. But at the moment we have 3 playmakers in the middle, and it's working really, really well. So that's what we're sticking with at the moment. Passionately, we are the favourites. Going with the fans' performance as favourites, that's what I want. And then assertively we'll say we have faith. Because we're the favourites, let's get into it. And ask the assistant. Ross can tell us who to kick. And there we go. They're playing a flat 4-4-2. Now, formations, because we now play the attacking midfielder is an advanced playmaker on attack. Generally what I've noticed is that teams that don't use a holding midfielder really struggle to pick that player up. And hopefully that's what we'll see today, as Trotter sort of just gets it away. Bud is there for Bristol Rovers into Pavedo Ocampo, which is a great name. Russell on the right-hand side, lays it back to Ocampo. Into Russell again to Bud. Bud into Pritchard. Pritchard back to Bud. Bristol Rovers keeping the ball well. Ocampo back out to Russell. Russell dinks it in. Davies with a header. Easy for Dennis to save that one. But a bright start for Bristol Rovers. They got a free kick here. Flitcroft into the wall. Ocampo. Hutchin shoots, not troubling Dennis's goal at all. And so Bristol Rovers sort of need to win to keep in touch with us at the top. Doncaster are currently winning. We're more interested in Bolton, who aren't playing today apparently. But it's been all Bristol Rovers so far. Flitcroft in. Harris heads it away. Bud picks up the loose ball. He's robbed by Kokubinski, and now we can launch a counter. Kokubinski comes forward. He's got to be able to pick a pass. He's got the right wing back into Bellion. Oh, not Bellion. He used to play for Man United. David Bellion. Baloney is his name. Ashby into Harris, into Garbutt. Hopefully that will ignite our game. Stansfield, can he cut it across? He tries. He actually, I thought he was going to win it back. Ocampo's there. He dallies on the ball. Garbutt's nicked it. And there's just nothing on at the moment. Harris into Kokubinski, into Baloney, Candil, into Stansfield. Oh, he's hit it straight at the keeper. Commentary said it was a good save with his foot to divert it wide. So well done the goalkeeper. Kokubinski, in it goes. Selva's there. Stansfield at the back post. His 11th goal of the season. And that is a very, very good start for Folkestone Invicta away from home at Bristol Rovers. Kokubinski fired in the corner. And then it went to Selva on loan from AC Milan. The keeper missed it. Stansfield sticks it in at the back post. And we get the lead. Selva from Milan has been ridiculously good. Selva, there he is. Oh, I thought it was going to be right on cue that he scores. But he's absolutely solid at the back if we look at him. He's been 7.13 for a centre-back. Is ridiculously good. I don't know when his contract expires. He's got another year. So I reckon we can potentially renew his loan into next season. There's a Garbutt, left wing, in it goes. Oh, it's headed away really well actually. Bud is there, just clears it back to Garbutt, into Harris. Jaden Harris out to Trotter, who's in a bit of space. Trotter, the centre back, what can he do? Puts it across, Baloney, shots blocked, it's a corner. And we find ourselves going 6 points clear at the top of the table, but I think Bolton are playing tomorrow. Kokubinski, in it goes. Selva's there again. Walton makes the save. And, we saw from the pre-game stuff that he's got a good number of assists this season as well. So he is doing well. Let's demand a bit more from him, see if we can go and get a second. But 8 shots, 7 on target. This is what I mean. 2 half-time chances, 2 clear-cut chances, and we're only 1-0 up. If we can get a striker that can really finish chances, I think we'll be laughing. Bud into Pritchard. Pritchard back to Bud. Bud to Pritchard again. Into Flitcroft. They've got a man over on the left and they found it. It's French. In it goes. Canales is there. It's a good finish into the top corner. And he makes it 1-1. And, that's against the run of play, arguably. We've had the much better of it. But Pritchard here laid it off to Flitcroft. They just got that overload on the left, which can happen with a wing-back formation. And playing 3 at the back. But French into Canales. It's a good finish out the reach of Dennis in goal. And we need to get back on it now. But 8 shots, 7 on target. 3, I think it was it 2 clear-cut chances or 3 clear-cut chances? I think we really need to get a clinical striker in. I've got my eye on someone in League One But I don't think we're going to be able to push a deal over the line in January. It might have to wait till the end of the season. 6.4 for Garber and a 6.5 for Luzhnig. Neither of them doing brilliantly. I think we're going to go, we've been the better team, which we have, and then we're going to passionately tell them that we've got faith and we think they can get out there and do it. We will get Ross to quickly update who we're going to kick as well. Ask assistant, you want to now kick the striker, that's fine. Kokubinski back to Selva from the kickoff into Luzhnig. Kandil is there, beats his man, keeps going forward into Harris. Good ball out to Garber, he needs a better second half. Garber, ball across, Baloney can't get there and Bud heads it away. Pritchard on the loose ball to pretty much nothing, and Ashby just hooks it away. Povedo Campo into Pritchard, and Kokubinski reads it first. What can Kokubinski do? Looks for Baloney, brings it down really well, beats his man. Baloney shoots straight away from the half-time kickoff, or second half kickoff. Baloney, I said he's been in a bit of a run, not scored too many this season. Only his 4th goal of the season for Baloney. But Kokubinski, absolutely brilliant in central midfield. Took his time, picked the pass, great first touch from Baloney. The defender was nowhere, and then a lovely finish past the keeper. Yes, I can't remember what I said, but yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for a get creative again. Ashby on the ball into Harris. Now, are we just going to come alive in this second half? Kokubinski out to Luzhnig on the right hand side. Luzhnig back to Kokubinski. Out to Luzhnig again. Good 1-2 from those two. They got into a bit of space. Back to Kokubinski again. They're playing their own little game. Harris, Kokubinski, Harris, Kokubinski. Back to Harris. Back to Kokubinski again. Baloney. Into Stansfield. What a ball that is. What a save from Walton to pick that out. That was going in. As they're taking off a striker and bringing on a central midfielder. Interesting. Kokubinski with the corner. And it goes towards Selva, beaten in the air by Noble. But Harris will keep it alive. 4 clear-cut chances we've made in this game. Their keeper must be playing a blinder. 6.9, ladies and gentlemen. And he's saved 10 out of the 12 shots he's had to face. Or have been on target anyway. Kandil comes forward with it. Bit of a driving run here from our advanced playmaker. Garber on the left. Ball back to Kokubinski. Out to Luzhnig again. We're working it across the wings really well. But French nicked it. Pritchard picks up the loose ball. Now we've very quickly putting them under pressure. Pritchard to French. They're working this well. But a hoofed clearance is picked up by Garber. Harris. Kokubinski. Look at the space. Look at the space for Luzhnig out here on the right hand side. Luzhnig back to Kandil. Kandil's in the box. He's tackled. Harris. Kokubinski. Luzhnig again in acres of space. He went for the left hand side, but couldn't pick him out. Garber is going to come off. Luzhnig's come into the game, but Garber has struggled. And we'll bring on Will Reddy. Doesn't get too many games at the moment, Will Reddy. But we'll bring him on in a left wing-back position and see how he can get on. As Flitcroft swings in the corner. Canellis is there over the bar, looking for his second goal of the game. But generally, we are bossing this game. We are dominating possession. We're dominating the chances created in the game as Harris flicks it on. Kandil's there. Can he bring it across goal? No. Harris back across. Baloney beaten in the air. Kokubinski keeps it alive. His shot's blocked. Luzhnig trying to get on the end of it as well. Looked like a foul, but ref plays on. Luzhnig back to Kokubinski. Into Harris. Kokubinski. Harris. Looking for that space for Luzhnig again. He's just getting in behind their defence all the time. Back to Harris on the edge. The volley hit Camille in the middle. And Bristol Rovers have a bit of respite at the back. But yeah, they now make all of their subs. I don't feel like we need to change very much at the moment. I feel like we're dominating this game. And if we can just get a 2-goal lead, I'll be very, very comfortable. Trotter. Up it goes towards Baloney. Knocked down to Kandil. Kandil does well. He's got Baloney in front of him. He shoots on his own. Couldn't get the bend on it. And it just trickles past the post, to be honest. But Bristol Rovers are dangerous from set pieces. And what a save that is from Dennis. Cornelis got in at the back post. But we did keep it out. Good save from the goalkeeper, who has really stepped up this season, actually, Will Dennis. He had a good season last season, and he's brought that into this season. As Harris gets past his man. Shoots off the bar. Bloody hell, and Hitchman couldn't keep it in play. 10 minutes to go. I'm just going to give him a bit of praise. And I'm wondering if we do Luzhnig off. And I've been bringing on, weirdly, Harry Charsley in this position. And he's been playing quite well. His passing ability allows him to play there reasonably well. With 5 minutes to go, we're going to get our time waste on. And see what we can do. We're down the other end. They're playing a 3-4-3 now, so we should get a bit more space in the wings. where we've been dominating them anyway. Reddy taking his time. 3 minutes of injury time left. Stansfield beaten in the air, but Harris will get there. Now there's a free man in the middle here if he can pick him out. He's still got the ball. He does. Kokubinski. Look at this space for Charsley, and it has been picked out really well by Candil. Charsley's there. Puts it back across. Reddy. Harris. Reddy. Oh, the substitute. I said he hasn't got many game time this year. He gives us the 2-goal lead. That praise shout will be really good now. 3-1 up with about 3 minutes of injury time to go. Will Reddy. It's a lovely finish, to be fair. Charsley pings it across. Reddy knocks it into Harris. Gives it back to Reddy. Right-footed finish. Keeper. It's a crowd of people it goes through. Keeper's never saving that. And it is 3-1. And it looks like we are staying top of the league. And if anything, putting the pressure on Bolton to say, we've won. You've now got to go and do the same to keep pace with us. As Harris plays it out to Canillas. He'll keep it in. No, he won't. Full-time whistle. A fantastic result away from home. 3-1. And we keep our form absolutely rolling. And this is an unbelievable part of the season. We now do have, I think it's 9 days until our next game. Yeah, Bolton haven't played. They had I think they should be playing Port Vale maybe tomorrow. There's Kokubinski on form, 5 key passes and 1 assist. 19 unbeaten in the league. It's all coming together, chaps, isn't it? It's all coming together. Absolutely brilliant form. We'll be back for the game against Crewe. And, well, we'll see. Hopefully, Bolton have played their game in hand and lose. That would be absolutely wonderful. Just as we offer him out, Fredericks then leaves his agent. Interesting. Let's, because of his wage demands. Okay, let's go offer to clubs. And we'll go 20k. And then we will pay £100 of his wages. How about that for the rest of this contract that he's on? Clampin can go to Accrington Stanley. Totally fine with that. Yeah, we'll be back for the West Ham hire Zidane as manager. Things you don't expect to see in life. In life, I was going to say in Football Manager, but you probably sort of do expect it in Football Manager. Heads up about Roman. Anything hinting he would like to go out on loan. No, I sort of need you in and around the first team. Sorry, mate. Anyway, we're back for the game against Crewe in 8 days' time, which will be like an instant for you. See you then. So it's game day against Crewe, and unfortunately Bolton did win their game, but they're still in 3rd position, which is interesting. Stages, that's what I want. Doncaster up there, but they've got a game in hand on Doncaster, so have we. Luckily, the fixture list really fell in our favour. Today is the December 28th. We were the only team, because there's 23, we were the only team that didn't play on Boxing Day. So we've had a much bigger rest than Crewe. Crewe played on Boxing Day and they lost to Bolton, actually, 2-0. So they could have done us a favour, but they should be pretty tired. We are favourites for the game. We come into it in very, very good form. We've got a few injuries, so Baloney is ill, Woodward got ill as well, and Volpato's still out. Fredericks is out, but we don't care about him. And Costanzo's just making his way back from fitness, so he's been saying maximum of 45 minutes, so he starts on the bench. Dennis in goal, Selva, Trotter, Ashby, Luzhnig and Garba are the fullbacks again, or wing-backs. Kokubinski, Harris, Candil, Weston comes in to replace Baloney, and Stansfield keeps his place up front. So let's get into it. Weston is a little bit tired. We do have Sissoko on the bench. Now, news, big player news. Johan ter Horst is leaving the club on a free transfer at the end of this season. He has rejected all attempts of offers that I've given to him. Now doesn't want to speak to us at all. So, yeah, very, very annoying. I wanted to keep him around forever. However, the other bit of news involving Johan ter Horst is that I've been speaking to him in the game. He won't respond to any of my tweets in real life. In the game about staying on at the club as a member of staff, and he wants to become a scout. So we're going to try and keep him around and say whatever his stats are, he's more than welcome to play for us. So Candil comes forward. He's still coming forward. He's been forced wide. Gives it out to Luzhnig. Luzhnig again. Now, these sort of games, we need an early goal and an early start. An early goal and an early start? No, we need an early goal for a good start to really help us out. Yeah, look how tired they are. They're already exhausted. Whereas we're fully rested, which is wonderful. Wunderbar, you could say. As we'll demand a little bit more from them. Is Bolton playing today? Are Bolton playing today? Do we and Bolton just not play on the same days? Is that like a unwritten rule that I'm not aware of? They must be, because they're only 4 points behind us. They must be playing, they must be winning. Ashby, out to Garba. Garba Ball looks, Stansford looked offside. It's not. The keeper spills it. Adu Pepeda puts it behind for a corner. Luke going, pulled knee ligaments. Bloody hell. We're falling apart at the moment as it's been cleared away, and we were very slow to react to that header away. As Marsden comes away, Harris fouls him. That's okay. Be a yellow card. Not a problem for that. Yeah, wow. Garber. Knee injury, knee ligaments. Not suffering too much though, so we'll keep him on. Kokubinski fires it in looking for Ashby. Candle's there. Salva! Or Selva! Yeah! Mr. S. Got his name wrong. He won't be happy about that. But he does put us 1-0 up, which he will be very happy about. Second goal of the season. 6 shots, 6 on target we've had, which is ridiculously good. It was in there. Candle, great hit, great save from McGee, but Selva's on hand to react the quickest and make it 1-0 Folkestone Invicta. As that's gives us a 3-point lead over Doncaster. We've got game in hand and 4-point lead over Bolton, who must be playing today and must be winning. Lusnig goes back to the goal scorer, Selva into Kokubinski, into Harris, into Candle. These are the playmakers all combining. Look at them play and make the play. Oh, love the playmaking. That's what we love on this channel. McGee. Yeah, as I said, I think I said it in the last episode, I've gone back to my roots a little bit with a more possession-based tactic, which is what I've always done. Possession-based, counter-attacking sort of football. So you win the ball and you try and get... He's offside. He's offside. Don't worry about it. Yeah, he's offside. Oh, Dice, is this the man that I'm... No, it's not him. It's not Nigel Dyson. I thought he's the man I was currently after, so I could have used this as a scouting mission, but it's not him. He's a shit Dyson. He's like a... I'm trying to think of a vacuum cleaner joke. What's a shit Dyson? A Henry. He's a... No, that's... I'm just going to leave it. Anderson over the free kick and straight into the wall for Crew. They'll want better than that from their set-piece man. He's put under pressure. I thought Dennis was going to let that float in over his head. Bolton are 1-0 up. They're playing Aldershot Town. And Doncaster must be winning as well. Yeah, they're 1-0 up playing Rotherham. It's an interesting top of the table. Folkestone, Bolton and Doncaster. Who'd have thought that? I guess Bolton are a big team. But yeah, calmly, passionately, complacency. The job is not done. Assertively, you can get it done. I've got faith in you that you've got what it takes to get it done. End the team talk. Get out there. We'll leave Garber on. He doesn't seem to be struggling too much with the injury. As Francini out to Levambo. I've got my eyes on a couple of players that are on the shortlist as well about with contracts expiring and maybe available on the cheap and stuff like that. So we'll see who we can bring in. As Up Richard is blocked. Francini isn't going to get there first. Stansfield will. Weston, get in the box. He is in the box. He shoots. It's blocked. Kokubinski picks it up. Into Lusnig. Lusnig tries to go around the outside of his man and then cuts back inside. Look at this again. That run. It's that run after he passes. That's what we need to pick out. Harris. Candil. Harris. There's a good ball out to Garber on the left-hand side. Getting a lot of joy with the wing-backs, and Stansfield puts it into McGee's hands. Yeah, it's going really, really well at the moment. Like, really well. I'm really enjoying playing this save and the players, the connection with the players, and finding, weirdly, people from Argentina seems to be my go-to place at the moment. Weston comes forward, shoots McGee, touches it past the post. We will get a corner. But somehow, down the other end, free kick, Blake in, cleared away, Klug on the ball. Into Marsden. I don't know why the name Klug made me laugh so much. Francini, Klug is on it again. Francini, Marsden, Klug. What is the name Klug? Why is that making me laugh? Candil trying to nick it off him but can't. Levambo goes down the left-hand side, lays it back to Francini. Oh, Candil, that could be a red card. No, he's just warned. Okay. It was just a bit of a strange highlight to end on that. Candil. Garber. Where are you going with it, Luke? Lusnig, Kokubinski, Selva, the centre-back, finds himself in a bit of space on the right-hand side. Probably panics and just hoofs it out to Garber on the left. He shoots, deflected, and it's a corner. And now I know they say you shouldn't make changes at corners, but I'm going to see how ratings are doing. Weston off, Sissoko on. Trotter off, Humphreys on into that libero role. Humphreys is playing so much better than his stats suggest he should be. Kokubinski, ball in. Because the thing is, you've got to remember, when we're in the lower divisions, we bought a lot of these players when they were young, so they've technically grown up playing with each other. Not in that way, you sick bastards. Playing football with each other, and they just know how everything works. They know how it all ticks. We've been pretty not rigid, but pretty consistent with the formation that we've used since I think the first year we used the 4-1-2-2-1, and then since then I think we've gone to the 3 at the back formation, and it's worked absolutely brilliantly. And I'm really enjoying it. I've never really used a 3 at the back formation before. Blake in, Klug beaten in the air, KO straight into the hands of Dennis, who makes the save, which is good. 6.4 for Luznig as well. Might give Harry Charsley another go at right wing back. Luznig in it goes. Oh, why take him off when he can get an assist for the substitute? Bashir Humphreys. Bosh. The goal owed to McGee's mistake. Watch the goalkeeper. Where's his mistake in all of this? No, he literally just trying to save the ball. Don't understand where that mistake is. That jumps Luznig from a 6.5 to a 6.9, which means he can now stay on the pitch. And we're going to bring Roman on because he was moaning about football, as you saw. So Roman on for Kokubinski. Take one of the guys off in the middle that's on a yellow card. It's just a bit sensible to do something like that. And 13 shots, 10 on target. Bolton are cruising ahead. Actually, I say that. Aldershot just got a goal back. Blake out to Levambo. Levambo comes forward in the 82nd minute. Levambo, if he scores now, we'll make it interesting. We put it behind for a corner. We are just going to up it ever so slightly to sometimes time waste. As if we can get this away and get a third, I'll be delighted. As Ashby does head it away. Candil is there. I don't know why I said that so strangely. And we will now up it to a lot of time wasting. As we're 2-0 up and really have nothing to worry about, I'd say, in this game. 4 shots on target. They've all been blocked or saved. And we're doing well. How many? There's 2 clear-cut chances in this game for us. No half chances. Only 3 long shots, which is impressive. Roman, great ball out to Garbett. In he goes. Stansfield's there. We get a third. Bosh. 12th goal of the season for Jay Stansfield. Another assist for Luke Garbett. Last episode when I said he got a new contract and took a wage cut, I bet you were like, you shouldn't be keeping him around. He's too old. He's shit. But no, he's stepped up and he loves playing League One level. Like, that's what I said when I signed him, when we went through the history. He had a history of playing very well and getting like 6.97 sort of average rating in League One. And he's showing it again, the ex-Evertonian. Really, really good. Dennis out to Garbutt. He keeps that in play with a wonderful touch. Ashby. And that is a prime example. Garbutt is a prime example of not just... Well, I don't like... There's plenty of Football Manager players and YouTubers that I watch and enjoy watching who refuse to sign older players. And I don't understand it because they can really offer something. It sounds like I'm doing a charity drive for the elderly. But no, they offer loads. They can do really well. Mentoring is done well as well. But we're coming up to the January... We're coming up to the January transfer window and we're going to be top of the league going into the new year, which is really good. 3 points clear of Doncaster with the game in hand. 4 points clear of Bolton, which is really, really good. So we just need them to slip up. Paul Nealingman's out for 2 to 3 weeks. He actually did well to play through that. But yeah, really good. He got man of the match as well. Lovely stuff. 79% of his pass complete. 20 matches in a row without losing, which is really, really impressive. What was something else I needed to show you? Yes, Development Centre. We've had our preview. So in April, we'll be getting our new youngsters through. There is an attacking midfielder we should keep a very close eye on. One of the wingers looks like a very handy prospect. We have 3 forwards who are considered to be fine prospects. We have 1 good young Scottish attacking midfielder from New Abbey who has caught the eye. The negatives are there. I mean, just give them a read. It's rubbish. New goalkeepers are shit. Fullbacks are rubbish. Central midfielders won't ever be good enough for the first team. Wide midfielders don't look like a good prospect, but the wingers do. Very poor crop of players, unfortunately. We have no defensive midfielders, and we don't have any great numbers of players coming through in any single position. I mean, it's like, yeah, you've got some good players coming through, but actually, everyone's really shit. But yeah, I've always wanted to do this. I wanted to see where it says coming from New Abbey. Is that? No, okay, so they're not a club in the game that's like that. It must just be an area, I guess. But yeah, if you've enjoyed that episode, please do leave a like, leave a comment down below. I didn't do question of the day today. I did one really late in the episode yesterday. So we'll do another late one today. What is your favourite type of pasta? Are you a spaghetti man? Are you a fusilli man, the one that's curled? Are you a penne pasta, the hollow long tube one? Lasagna sheets. I don't think they're anyone's favourite lasagna sheets. I'll probably say I'm a bog standard spaghetti man. I'd like a bit of tagliatelle. I like a bit of bow tie pasta. Not for Napoli. That's F off, isn't it? In Finale, Farfalle, something like that. The little bow tie, Action Man bow tie one. Let me know down below what's your favourite type of pasta. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. And for now, yeah, I'm out. We'll be back. When will we be back? We'll be back. Again, I want to sort of get this season done because I want to get out of League One and get into the Championship if possible. So we'll probably should come back for the Bolton game. Probably won't because although it is halfway through January, so we could come back for that as a sort of recap of January. We've got loads of games in January actually. Bloody hell. I don't know. We'll see when I come back. I'll probably get distracted and just play loads of Football Manager offline again. So I don't have another side save. This is it. The saves I do are what go on YouTube. So, but yeah, I'm rambling. Thanks very much for watching. For now, I'm out. Cheers.